Hey YouTube ladies, gentlemen, whoever else might be watching this. It's Melissa, and that is Juju over there making all the noise. This is Bakari. You might have met him before, right, Bakari? Can you give Mommy a kiss? Come here. I heard you, but can I have one? Thank you. So today I'm coming on to update you of where I'm at in my donor egg IVF journey. This is my first round. I'm probably going to have to let him out. I really don't want to because he's been bad, but I have a feeling he won't be quiet if I don't. So just a minute, let me let him out. Alright, Jew. You're going to get your way. Come on out and hush your mouth. Come on. Okay. So, let me think. Where was I? Oh, donor egg IVF. Yes, journey. Alright. See how that progesterone already has me like in some other kind of funky world. I left off, I did a brief update, a brief upload where I uploaded while I was at my intralipid appointment, which was last Wednesday, the 5th. And, Jew, come out and hush. I'm trying to talk to the people. Okay? You're interrupted. Right, Bakari? You tell him to be a good boy? Huh? Anyhow, so I did my intralipids on Wednesday. I'm going to read you real quick, a real short blurb on what intralipids are and what they do as far as in the infertility side of things, why they prescribe it. Intralipid is liquid emulsion of fat. It's just going to be easier for me to read this. It's mainly composed of soybean oil and egg fats. Intralipid is primarily used as a nutritional supplement in people who are unable to absorb fat from their intestines. It is also prescribed for people who are experiencing increased nutritional demands due to illness or injury. Intralipid can be used along with conventional infertility treatments. Researchers believe it acts to suppress the body's natural killer cells. These cells may attack the sperm or the egg and possibly the cells of the developing fetus. There's not currently enough research to determine if intralipid has any effect on infertility, and the treatment is considered experimental. That's basically what they gave me and made me sign off on Wednesday. There's no negative effects that they know of, and it seems that it only helps. It seems that they've had seen an increased positive pregnancies from people that had used intralipids. So, again, and everything I'm saying is not from a professional point of view. It's just me sharing with you as a person, and so don't take my word for it. Talk to your doctor, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that said. So today is Saturday, December 8th, right, Bakari? And yesterday, we had our donor's egg retrieval. We shared her with another couple to make it more affordable, and we got 9 eggs. I was very happy with that. It was a good number considering we were sharing, right, Bakari? Considering we were sharing. Sharing is Karen, right? So we have 9. We got 9 eggs. They used ICSI, which is where they take one sperm and inject it into the egg to like an attempt to fertilize it. So Corey went up there on Friday, and I met him up there, and he did his thing, and they took his sperm, fertilized her eggs with it, and told us they would call us today to let us know how many of those eggs fertilized. From what I read, it seems pretty varied, 60-75%. But shoot, stop. 60 to 75% is what I think typically fertilizes, sometimes more. We had a good turnout. We got 8 out of 9, so I was pretty excited about that. We have 8 that fertilized. I think there's always a chance that the other ones that didn't fertilize on their first check will catch up. They did the fertilization or the ICSI Friday afternoon-ish, early afternoon, and by this morning is when they look to see for fertilization. But I think that there's still a chance that 9th one might come around. Either way, 8's a good number. So they set up my transfer date, which is Wednesday. But the kind of cool thing about Wednesday is that it's 12, 12, 12. So I thought that was kind of cool. And that's going to be when my transfer is. It's actually going to be at 11 o'clock in the morning. We have to be up there by 9:30 because I want to do acupuncture before and after. And CNY actually comps you one acupuncture appointment when you buy their packages, IUIs, IVFs, whatever. So I'm going to do one right before transfer and one after. If nothing else, it's going to help me relax, which I think is key for this. So I have to be up there at 9:30 for my acupuncture. My transfer will be at 11. I already asked if I could film, and they were like, they gave me the generic, no you can't because you're filming a procedure, blah blah blah. I'm still going to try to get a little something, so we'll see. If nothing else, I know I'm going to have pictures of the embryos. We will decide on Wednesday how many we're going to transfer. My gut says no more than 2, so 1 or 2 is where I'm at, like deciding between. And Monday, though, we're going to find out how they've been growing. They check them one time before the transfer itself, and that would be the 3rd day. And they're going to look, I think they'll give them some grades then and let us know, but things change. I guess they can get better, they can get worse. It is what it is. So Monday we get a little update on the embryos, but for now I have 8 little would-be babies growing up there in the lab, so it's kind of exciting. Trying to think of what else to tell you guys. Some of you might be curious what medications we go on, and or like what they look like, what they're like. I'm on the estrace, the estrogen. That's 3 times a day by mouth. That's basically just to help me build a lining, because the Lupron that they put me on shut down my ovaries and kind of put me in pause mode as far as the fertility thing goes. So they put me, the Lupron was last taken, I took my last Lupron Thursday night. So now I still take the Lovenox, which I think I showed you guys before. It's probably easier to do it this way. It comes in a self-contained, there's 1 dose in there. The Lovenox is because I do have a clotting disorder, and sometimes they have them do it just empirically. I think that's how you say it, where just to take it, even if they're not sure whether they actually have a diagnosis that supports a reason to take it. And so I take the Lovenox once a day. It's a shot in your belly. I take the estrace 3 times a day. That's by mouth. I take folic acid, multivitamins, stuff like that. That's pretty routine. And now I'm on progesterone. I had my first progesterone shot Friday. That's why I went up there, for them to draw little bullseyes on my backside and show Corey how to give me the shot. Because it's really hard for me to hold taut on the skin and then dart myself. I haven't figured out how to do that, so for now, Corey's going to do it. However, he's not back from training from his job yet, so until Monday. So I actually had a nurse friend of mine give me one tonight, and while I'm working tomorrow, I'll stop in and have one of the nurses give it to me, and then I should be good. Corey should be back by Monday. So I do that shot, the progesterone shot, 1 time a day. And I do these suppository, if any of you are wondering what it looks like, I'm going to show you real quick because I'm going to have to give this to myself later as my last dose of the day. This is endometrium, and it is a progesterone vaginal suppository. And the thing I like about it, actually a really kind person gave me the leftovers of hers because my insurance does not cover endometrium. It only covers prometrium. Endometrium, it comes like this. This is the applicator. This is the tablet, I guess we'd call it. It's 100 milligrams. You put it on the applicator like that, and you can pretty much do the math on what you do with this afterwards. It's pretty much like a tampon. Works really well to get it right up there next to the cervix. I think any vaginal suppository, or at least progesterone, can be messy. So you have to wear a panty liner or something, TMI, to avoid a mess. Now, I also have prometrium, which is you're able to take orally or vaginally. When you take it orally, it actually is a nice little sleeping side effect. Makes you sleepy. But my thing was this. This is like, it's tiny. See this? I don't even know how to compare it to something, but I don't have any penny or anything. It's tiny. So how to sort of, they don't they want you to use this as a vaginal suppository really over the oral for IVF. I guess there's just more support of effectiveness of this taken vaginally. The reason I wanted to do the endometrium is because it comes with an applicator. It just, to me, made it easier. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. When I run out of this endometrium, I have like a little over a week's worth, about 10 days worth, and I'll figure it out from there. It's actually, endometrium, I want to say, is like $4 or $5 a dose. But you take it 3 times a day. So that's $15 a day, whatever, times 30 day, you know, see how it gets pretty costly. I think you can find different pricing for it. Sometimes I think you can find it closer to the $3.50, $4 mark as far as per dose. But anyways, so that's the medications that I take. I hope I'm not leaving something out. I never am organized like some of you YouTubers and write down what I'm going to say. So it's just raw and uncut. But let me think. What else? So Wednesday, the transfer, that'll be the 12-12-12 like we talked about. And my beta, I didn't get an exact date from them, but if I understood them correctly, it's 14 days from the retrieval, and since the retrieval was the 7th, that would make Friday the 21st being the beta, so right before Christmas. So right before Christmas we'll know for sure. I say that I'm not going to like do a bunch of P tests, but the reality is I don't know if I'll be able to wait until the 21st. I probably will be curious. But I'm really going to try not to test before that Wednesday. So that would be sort of like 12 BTO, I guess. Something like that. I just don't feel like I want to test and get negatives when it could very well just not have enough HCG in my system. So I'm pretty excited. Like I said, Monday I'm going to do a quick update to let Juju hush your mouth for a minute. Monday I'll do a quick update to let you guys know where we're at with the embryos, and then of course I'll do a vlog after my transfer at some point. I am going to use Valium, so I'm hoping just to sleep. They do say that the first day, the day of transfer, they kind of want you just to stay to stay laying down. Only get up for food and bathroom type of that kind of thing. And the second day, they're kind of like is more modified. They just say don't go crazy and go out and play tennis or whatever. But you say you should really relax and not do any heavy lifting. Because of my job being a paramedic and lifting patients and stuff, I'm not going to go back to work until the next day I'm supposed to work is Sunday, after the transfer. I usually work Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I do my 48 hours in 4 days. So I'll take the Wednesday and Thursday off, and I should be fine by Sunday, I figure. So that's kind of the plan. That's the long and the short of it. One of the things I did want to say, and I kind of wanted to say it at the beginning of the vlog in case some of you guys weren't sticking with me. Good Lord, it's almost 16 minutes long. Something I heard, some Valerie, one of the other ladies that I watch on here, that she had actually gotten from somebody else in the TTC community, that it was a, you are more than your ability to conceive. And for those of you that are in this like I am, or have been in this like I am, you'll know exactly how it feels to become so overwhelmed with trying to have a child. And some people, they can just go out and just look at their loved one or husband, boyfriend, whatever it is, and get knocked up. But others of us have to work a lot harder for varying reasons, and it gets to the point where you are so consumed by it. I think we often forget who we really are, what we really like to do, what makes us happy, because everything is dependent on getting that positive pregnancy test, carrying a child to full term, having a healthy baby, and you get so overwhelmed that you get lost sometimes. And it's really important for us, for any of you out there that might be going through this, to remember that you're more than your ability to conceive. Don't lose that. Make sure you go out, and if what you like to do was play racquetball or go to bingo, or I don't know what it is different people might like to do. Go ice skating, go rock climbing, whatever it is that you used to enjoy doing, don't forget how to do that. And sometimes it takes some work to do that, because it's easy to get completely distracted by trying to conceive. But I think it's really important. So it's something I'm going to try to remind myself. I'm very prayerful and hopeful that this will work the first time for me, but it may or may not. The reality is that, it's not 100%. It's not even close to 100%. So it may take a couple tries. I'm believing it's going to happen the first time. I'm super happy about how it's happened so far. And, by the way, my due date will be August 30th, if this one works. And that just so happens to be my birthday. So a lot of cool coincidences. I kind of think of it as God just giving me creative nudges to let me know that He can make this work. Anyways, I'm almost to 20 minutes, and I don't even know if I'm a good enough YouTuber for them to let anything over 20 minutes be uploaded. So I don't want this to be for nothing. I'm going to sign off for now. I tell you, I love you guys. I keep you in my prayers. Melissa, Baby Dreams, I'm super happy for you. Tia, I'm super prayerful for you. Gabrielle, you got your big fat positive. That's awesome. She's got twins on board. I don't want to miss anybody, but I'm looking at this and I have 26 seconds. So I'm going to hush, and I will come back on Monday and give you another update. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye-bye. God bless.